Hello, I'm Kristen Lee. Happy New Year. Hope your holiday went great. I hope whatever intentions you have for the new year to come, you are starting off well. I've been productive, but I'm not. It's kind of like a wrap up and chat with me, reset kind of thing. So December, I showed you anything that I had time to show during the month. The only things that I didn't really share with you guys is these are the books that I read, and I managed to read 121 books throughout the year, so that was good. So those were my bookish things, and then, oh, where'd my cool cup go? Dang it. Deb C was awesome and gave me this book box thing, and it's all like a cup that says one more chapter, and it came with comfy socks and candle, and it was really cute. So I've been using those when I'm reading the last couple days. I started hanging out with the cats again at the cat clinic. I've only been like a substitute. I haven't really put myself on the rotation because they don't need me. And quite honestly, with everything that my family seems to need, I can't really guarantee a certain day. So I just tell the coordinator, hey, when you need me, let me know, and then I'll let you know if I'm available. Little bro this is going to be his last week of his vacation. He doesn't go back until the 13th, and I'm like, that was a long vacation, man. What else did we do? But he's had a good vacation. I'm trying to think. Nana's doing good. She got hit with the stomach bug that I did. It did not agree with her. She started to feel better. We started working on the backyard a little bit at a time, just because of how crazy last year was for me. And, the fact that I was in pain the year before. My backyard is a mess. And my dad, he can only do so much. But it's gotten to the point where I'm really thinking that we just need a professional to come in and get us down to basics and then go from there. But my dad really wants to try and do it. So, little bro's having a good time in the tub. That's that screech. Trying to think. Sorry, I should have had this more polished, but I don't. I keep going to like sit down and, vlog things that I'm doing, but some of the things that I'm doing are for future content. So, because like things to look forward to. I just sat on the floor and went through. I have a drawer underneath my bed, and that's where I have all of my seasonal clothes, and I swap them out throughout the year. So I was ahead of the time, and I got my Valentine's Day and Easter and St. Patty's Day stuff out so that's ready. I rotated my everyday clothing, and I went through all of my leggings. I went through this phase where I was just a grown toddler. I mean, I think that I still am in most of my clothes. But now I want to be a toddler with pockets. And a lot of these didn't have pockets. But I have like these obnoxious leggings that I loved. I loved when I bought them. They were like Golden Girls and Rainbow Bright and, God, what else am I getting rid of? I think I'm getting rid of my Care Bear ones. Just because I don't wear them. I don't wear them around the house. because I'm usually too warm in the house. If I'm chilly in the house, I still have like some kind of shorts or something, but I have the hoodie and like that's it. That's my attire in the house. And then when I go out of the house, you see me what I wear, and I'm not going to be wearing Rainbow Bright on my behind, walking around Target. So I'm getting rid of those. So I have a video where we're gonna go through and put things on my Poshmark. And then what else? Oh, I want to start going to Aldi's, I think once a week, spend $50 on produce that I'm going to use for meal prep and planning each week. And then I want to show what I can make with what I bought. I know $50 is a lot, but we have 5 people eating, and we have 5 people eating different dietary needs. So I'm going to show different meals, because when I cook buffet style. My stepmom is on her own journey, and she asked for certain kinds of food. When she meal preps and everything, and she has her own food, we're okay, but I try and make sure that she's included in the dinner that I'm cooking or whatever I'm cooking. My little bro is incredibly picky, so I always make sure that there's 2 things on his plate that he does like, and then 2 things or 1 thing that he can either take a no thank you bite or just have it on the plate. My dad has issues with protein, so he has to have more of a vegetable and carb induced. I don't know if that's the word I want, but that's his thing. And then for Nana, she's a diabetic, so I have to make sure that it all flows together, and it helps her to have more vegetables and fruits versus carbs. Well, even the fruits, depending on the fruit, it might make her go up too. And then there's me, where I do best if it's just portioned. If I have a 9-inch or an 8-inch plate, I do the plate method. If any of you have taken those dietary classes or diabetic nutritional classes, and you have a round plate, and half of it should be vegetables, and then half of it's protein. No, not half of it. Quarter of it's protein, a quarter of it's carbs. Whether they're healthy carbs or whatever, but that's how you should start off. And then as your metabolism changes and things like that, you start taking things and making it more, like adding more fiber or adding more protein or whatever works best for your body. So I have to start at bare minimum again. Mostly because I want to be as healthy as I can for this trip. I'm starting to get nervous about going to the Philippines. I'm concerned about it being summertime and it being that swamp butt, sticky, wet, humid air, and then also being hot on top of it. So, I mean, typically, even when, I've only been to New Orleans in winter, so I don't know what it's normally like, in the summer. So I have no idea. But I know in New York, I can't breathe now, if it's a really hot, muggy day. So I'm a little nervous. So I want to work on conditioning, I guess, to get my body ready. I did start doing the stairs. I at least do the stairs once or twice a day. My goal is to do it 5 times a day and then work it up from there. Kind of like Rocky. just starts have my electronic friend play the theme song. but yeah, so that's my goal. And I've been taking these instead of, I was working with milk thistle tablets as for supplements, because it was supposed to help with my liver. I have a fatty liver, and it was supposed to help with it, and my numbers and everything were fine for my diet and my A1C and things like that when I went for my physical, but I don't know, I wanted a little more, so I got the probiotics, and they're tasty, and I do remember to take them, so there was that. And then my other goal is to help my grandmother figure out her health insurance, because it's now flopped over to the other one that's supposed to work with California, and I have to figure out how to get into where I have to get into to find out who her doctor is and how to start making appointments and stuff like that. So there's that. And I have to, for myself, I have to go to the cardiologist. Most of this video is just me talking out loud. So if you have a doctor's appointment to make and you want to pause the video and go make it, go ahead. I do want to work on my water, and yeah, just keep on keeping on, because I don't know what else I should plan for, you know, with everything going on. My trip for February has been pretty much, it's not solid, but we have a place to stay, and I have my ticket, so that. And then another thing I want to do this month with you is I want to see if I can figure out how to get to the Biltmore by myself. This way my dad doesn't have to drive me, I don't have to wait for anybody, and I think it's like $20 or $15 from the train to LA, and then from Union Station to the Biltmore is about a $15 Uber ride, depending on the time of day. So I think that's what I'm going to do. One of these paychecks is just take a chunk of money and see if I can do it on my own. This way I can figure out how to do it, and I will bring you with me, and we're gonna go see what's around there, because I have no idea. I've never been in that part of LA before that I know of. I was looking, and I've been more near the Chinese Theater and the Walk of Fame, and we've drove to the observatory to see the Hollywood sign. So I've been in that part of LA, but I've never been in this part, unless it's near the National Museum, where we went, not this fall that just happened, but the fall before. I don't know. So I want to figure out where it is, what we're doing, and just get in touch with the person that I've talked about Steph on my channel. Talk to Steph to figure out what she wants to do. Just find things and be like, hey. I think that we are going to be in our people watching delight. I've been watching the chats in the Discord for the Romanticon, and people are dressing up like fairies and stuff. I cannot wait. I just want to see. And we'll see whether or not it's something that I want to do next year if we go or not. I don't know. And then, yeah, Philippines, and then figure out what we're doing about getting back to New York in the summer. And that's it. And then it'll be the holidays again. Like, this 2025 is gonna flash. I feel it in my bones. It's just gonna be like, pop. Thanos is gonna snap his fingers and we're all gonna lose a year. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's where I'm gonna leave the video. Sorry I rambled. I have a planner and I started making content ideas, and my Dia unboxing was supposed to be for next week of this week, but oh well, I'll figure out something. I hope you're having a great day and a great week. I hope your weekend went great. If the snowstorm hit you guys, may your coffee be strong, stay warm, and hopefully you don't get buried with all that snow that's supposed to be coming. We're just having a cold front, I think. I'm waiting for the rain to come because, like a typical Californian, we need it because we've had some wildfires throughout the state. So, I'm officially leaving. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.